Let's rock, fly like a G5. My chrome Mac costs a G5. I Mac like a G5. Out of 8 bitches here, I can G5. What up, blood? Tell that nigga I'm a G5. I'm the one to call on 3G5. Spin struck, I'm coming in a G5. TBM block work, this how we ride. I'm a shoddy loner. I could get your boy tagged up, nobody older. Nah, gun brand new, nobody owned her. Never been shot.
What's up, everybody out there? This video right here is to a guy that I'm a fan of in the sport of boxing. It's a fight coming up pretty soon, and I heard that he's supposed to be fighting a guy by the name of PEREZ. Now, this PEREZ guy reminds me of Mike Tyson a little bit, with more faster hands and a higher punch rate, and he punches a little more. He throws more punches than Mike. But he does have a similar style. Doesn't crouch as much, doesn't have as much head movement as Mike. But PEREZ is a good talent. The guy he's supposed to be fighting is a guy by the name of Audley. Okay, Audley Harrison. I'm a fan of this guy. I think he's an amazing talent who didn't really have a career that most people thought he would have had, like a Lennox Lewis or somewhat of a heavyweight boxing career. But I still see amazing talent in this guy. He's older now, but let me correctly say that I saw amazing talent in this guy as a boxer. People say he got paid big money, lost his focus, lost his drive and whatnot. Hey, that's to be debated. Who knows? I'm not in the head of Audley Harrison. But I'm an Audley Harrison fan. You know what I mean? But as a boxer, I like his skills, I like his talent. I love guys who are big, tall heavyweights with excellent boxing skills, and Audley was one of those heavyweight fighters with good boxing skills. He reminded me a lot of Lennox Lewis and whatnot. He's supposed to be fighting the guy by the name of PEREZ, and this video right here, man, people saying he shouldn't do it. His last fight versus Hay was just boring. He didn't do anything, no punch put out, nothing. And there's a fight I want to reference Audley Harrison to. And this is a fight between Larry Holmes, the awesome Larry Holmes with that awesome jab. God, I love Larry Holmes, man. Awesome heavyweight Larry Holmes. Awesome. Larry Holmes versus Ray Mercer, okay? Love Ray Mercer too. Warrior, great boxer. These two guys, Larry Holmes, Ray Mercer, awesome boxers in the sport of boxing. I love both of them. Both of these guys are awesome. Larry Holmes, Ray Mercer, awesome heavyweights. I want to refer Audley Harrison to this Larry Holmes versus Ray Mercer fight because in this fight, Larry Holmes was 42 years old. Now, Audley Harrison is not 42, he's a lot younger than 42, but yet, in some of his fights, his inactivity in the ring versus Rogan, versus Hay, his inactivity, his lack of punch rate, his lack of punch put out, is just ridiculous, and that's what's really hurting him. I'm referencing Audley to Larry Holmes and Ray Mercer because I want him to pay specific attention to Larry Holmes. Being 6'5", Larry Holmes, being 42, old but yet a good height, good reach. I want you, Audley Harrison, to watch how Larry Holmes uses his jab. In this fight versus Ray Mercer, he's 42. Doesn't have the legs and the agility to move and the quickness to move out the way like he used to when he was younger. But I want you to watch how he does walk around the ring, giving Mercer different angles and constantly using that jab. Constantly using that jab, sticking that jab. Holmes is an excellent example of how you use your jab. Holmes, Winky Wright, these are guys, you know, Lennox Lewis, Ike Cortez, these are guys that show you how you use your jab. Holmes is a guy that does that very well as well. And I also want Audley to pay specific attention to Larry Holmes because you're a guy, Audley, that's getting older. You don't have the movement, the quickness, and the agility to get out the way like you used to, but you do have the height and the length and the arm length. I don't understand why Audley Harrison, when I see him in fights in his career right now, and in his later career, I don't understand why Audley doesn't use that jab more, why he doesn't use the 1-2. I don't understand why he doesn't do it. To sit there and just wait to land a left hand, very dangerous. Very dangerous, and it's really got fans and people of the sport of boxing really disrespecting Audley and brushing him off as a waste of talent, not a good fighter. Audley gets in there, I just want to live there, I'm going to land the left hand, I'm going to land the left hand. don't think like that. The worst thing a fighter can do is have the mindset that in a fight, I don't have to do much to win. What are you, a fool? You're in a fight. You have to do a lot to win. I hate when boxers take on that way of thinking, that mentality. Oh, I can just do a little bit and I'll get a victory. It's about being smart. It's about being smart, but you better be willing to put the work and effort in to get that victory. You have to combine the two. You have to have your work rate, you have to have your effort, and you have to have your intelligence, your smarts. You can't just come in there smart and not want to throw any punches. Oh, I'm just going to be smart and set him up with a 1-2 and knock him out. Or I'm just going to be smart in this fight and I'm going to find a way to just wait, set him up with one punch. It's a fight. You better be throwing more than one punch or you're going to get your butt kicked. As we saw with Audley versus Rogan, or as we saw with Audley versus Hay. But shout out to Audley in the prize fighter tournament, where you let your hands go, but there were moments in the prize fighter tournament when you were in the ring with certain fighters, there was moments of inactivity that really annoyed the hell out of me. I'm looking at Audley like, with your length and your height, why are you not using your jab? Why are you not sticking that jab out there like Larry Holmes, keeping this guy off you? Huh? Why are you not using your jab like Larry Holmes and occasionally hitting them with that 1-2? Hitting them with that 1-2. You know what I mean? Why are you not putting that on him, Audley Harrison, with your height and with your arm reach? With your arm length? Why are you not using that jab? 1-2. 1-2. You know what I mean? Keeping these guys off you, man. Establishing that respect. With your height and your reach, you might not have the quickness or the energy to put forth 2-3 punch combinations all throughout a 12 or 10 round fight. But you can be smart, but still establish respect and get wins in boxing by using your height and your reach. So this is something that I hope Audley Harrison gets a chance to check out this video. I want to reference him to Larry Holmes versus Ray Mercer, 1992 fight. And I want him to watch specifically, I want Audley to watch Larry Holmes and how he uses that jab, keeps that guy off of him, uses that jab all day to, establish respect. And every once in a while, he uses that 1-2. He uses that 1-2 to get that respect from Ray Mercer. This is what Audley Harrison should be doing at his age right now, in the stage of his career right now in boxing. This is how he can be a dominant fighter, even as he's getting older. Because right now, the way he's fighting opponents, the inactivity in the ring is really hurting him. Really hurting him. And he's too good for that, in my opinion. So this is just a big response to Audley Harrison, who's supposed to be fighting PEREZ. A lot of people are saying he shouldn't fight PEREZ. I feel strong he can beat PEREZ if he uses that jab like Larry Holmes and establishes that jab, establishes that respect, and occasionally puts together that 1-2, jab, 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 1-2, jab, jab, 1-2. You know what I'm saying? If he keeps up that decent work rate, which is effective at winning and getting respect from your opponent, but it doesn't tire you out, if Audley uses that with his height and his reach, he'll kick PEREZ's butt, to be honest with you. And he should have also used that same technique or that same strategy, jab, jab, 1-2, at your older age, but with your height and your length and your power would be very helpful for you. He should also use it with them other opponents. You mean to tell me Audley Harrison can't beat Rogan, the taxi driver? You mean to tell me Audley really couldn't give David Hay much more of a challenge? Heck yeah, if he used that jab and that 1-2. Come on, man. So this is a video to Audley Harrison. I hope you check out this Larry Holmes, Ray Mercer fight. Audley Harrison versus PEREZ. If Audley Harrison uses that jab in his height, you know what I mean? If he uses that jab, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And doesn't have to necessarily bounce and move, but just walk and move like Larry Holmes did Mercer. If Audley uses that technique and establishes that jab and occasionally throws in that 1-2, if Audley does that, he can beat PEREZ. Okay? He needs to use that tactic in his career right now that he's in, at his age. Those are the best punches for him to capitalize off of. That jab and that 1-2 with his height and with his length. And I feel if Audley does that, he can beat PEREZ. If Audley gets in that ring with PEREZ and boxes PEREZ like he boxed other opponents, like Rogan, and shows inactivity and fights like he fought against Hay or Rogan, he's going to get his butt kicked and knocked out and brutally beat. But if he gets in there with Perez and uses that jab, baby, and throws that 1-2, you know what I mean, and establishes that jab, Perez gonna back up, and it'll be like Lennox Lewis fighting Mike Tyson. Audley Lennox, Perez Mike Tyson. Thanks for watching.
No exceptions when they pop round. Hardest niggas I knew.